I failed my first data analyst interview. Yes. Then I discovered this. Yes, I failed my first data analyst interview. Not because I didn't know SQL, but because I had no idea what kind of interview I was walking into. Fast forward to today, I have cracked multiple rounds, helped others to do the same, and now I am sharing the 5 interview types that every aspiring data analyst must master. This video could save you months of guesswork, and let's go. This one is the classic one. They give you a messy data sets and hit you with write a query to find the top 3 customers by revenue. But wait, also filter by last quarter or with the some time period or with the some with the like a transaction type, right? So you need to know joins, aggregations, subqueries, Windows functions, and yes, how to optimize that slow query that crashes everything. Pro tip is like that practice on the real data sets, not toy problems, right? And always explain your logic. And the most awesome platform is to practice with your HackerRank and LitCode. There you can get every kind of the questions from easy, medium, and hard. Next one is like, okay, now imagine this. You built a dashboard, okay, and it's a colorful. It has 10 charts, and then the hiring manager says cool, but what's the takeaway? And you're like, okay. So data visualization interviews test your ability to simplify, to tell stories, not show off charts. Okay, so in that you need to know, pick the right chart. Okay, if it is a trend line, if it is related to time period, always pick the trend line chart. If you are talking about the comparison of the product, use the bar chart, very simple. And then highlight the key insights, tell a story in 3 slides or a less. So in that, the pro tip is always have the less charts and simplify it, and do not have the visual noise. Visual noise is like, in a one dashboard, if you used multiple colors, right, so that becomes a chaos, like you will be like, it's difficult to follow it. So always keep it simple and use minimal colors, which is necessary only. Okay. And the next one is about like a here where many analysts freeze, even I did it. Okay, so you are asked, should this company launch in a new country? And you were like, there is no data, no SQL, no dashboard. How can I say where you need to open it or not, right? But here just they wanted to check how you think, right? Just you and your brain. And they want to see how you think like a business owner. So in that you need to ask many questions, like do not jump into the answer. Okay, so you need to check with the like what is the market size, strategic framework, the business logics, and communications. And here the pro tip is, do not rush to answer, think out loud, like structure your thoughts, talk strategy like a mini CEO. And the next one is my favorite one, yes, and the toughest one as well. Yes, you got me right. The analytical case study. So this comes mostly when you are having the live interview, live coding session, and in that, if the job description is more about like you need to collaborate with the data engineers or data scientists, then they are looking for this kind of the skill sets. Okay, so they drop our data sets and say find 3 insights and make recommendations, and you have got 30 to 45 minutes, no lifeline, just raw data. And it's a very noisy data as well, and missing values and lot of chaos. So what you need to do, you need to use the framework, you think and make your data in the very structured manner, like the clean the data, spot the trends, like some seasonal trends, maybe with the some festive season the spikes high, the sales get high, like kind of that. And if there is a no festive season, that the sales get drop. So this kind of these spots which you need to find it out, and they connect to the business outcomes, like if I am making this recommendation, how it is going to be benefits to our business partners. That is important. Okay, so here pro tip is never stop at the insight, always ask so what should we do with this insights, and that's what gets you hired, right? And the last one, it's a very underrated, like but the most important one, I think you already guessed it. Yes, that is the behavioral interview, where they decide if you are a good fit, not just for the job but the team. I mean, they will not check your technical skill set, but really how you behave, how you think, do you have some empathy kind of things. Okay, are you mingling with the team member or not? So in that they will ask like tell me about a time you failed, or how do you handle the feedback, and describe a conflict with a teammate, or how you give the business insights to the stakeholders if they are not agreeing, or if you have priorities at the same multiple priorities at the same time, how would you handle it? This kind of the questions you will get it. And in that situation you do not need to get panic, but you need to structure your answer. Okay, so for that you can use the framework, that is STAR, where you can describe your situation, and the task, what task have been assigned to you, and what action you have taken, and with the result. Okay, so result add with the numbers, if, like for example, you increased the sales by 10%, or you saved the 100 hours, and also, I mean, if that project is failed, then what was the lesson learned, and how you are applied those lesson learned into your the next project. So these are going to be very helpful, and you need to express your feelings, like yes, and you need to convince them, yes, I did it, you are not bluffing it, like make them believe you were in that situation, you took the initiative, you performed this task, and finally you close with the result. Okay, so here is the truth: being a great data analyst isn't just about the writing a SQL or making dashboards, right? It's all about thinking smart, communicating clearly, solving real problems. And if you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and comment below what type do you find the most challenging, and I reply to every comments. Thank you.